Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Entrepreneur Showcase Series. I'm your host, Patranya Media. This show is brought to you by Patranya Media LLC and Parkway Media Partners. Now, we have a very special guest joining us all the way from Long Island, from way across the country, but she has this great initiative, great business that is serving people all over the country. So let's welcome her to the show, Stacy Burke, founder of Rock the Treatment. Welcome to the show.
Tanya, thank you so much for featuring me today. I so appreciate it.
So great to have you. Love your t-shirt as well. You're really rocking what you do. So I love this. So Rock the Treatment, you said that you started this back in 2017. Is that correct?
Correct.
So how did this all come about?
I started it actually out of my parents' basement, but the impetus for it was I was over a friend's house who had recently had a double mastectomy, and I was helping her out, and she had a fruit bouquet delivery, and it was one of several. And, I started joking around with her and saying, that she could start a fruit stand. She had so much fruit. And she started to share with me that through her diagnosis, so many people were sending her items, trying to be supportive. And through that, a lot of the things that they were sending were not things that were things she could use. And so as a result, she was feeling guilty because she felt in some way that wasn't being appreciative of the items that they were sending her and their support. And I thought to myself, wow, I've done this, right? I've sent something to somebody, and not only was it not helpful, but even more heartbreakingly, it might have actually been an adverse result of what I was looking for. So I decided I was going to go home and I was going to find her a great gift. And I went onto Google, and, there was just not a lot that suited the needs. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to speak to some relatives that have gone through treatment. I had a friend that was an oncology nurse, so she had given me some information as to items that could be helpful, and I created something for her, and that kind of was the beginning.
It's amazing because these are the things that maybe you've never gone through it. You haven't dealt with this closely. You're not even aware that the need was out there, right? And you found it out just through talking to your friend.
Yeah. People think flowers and fruit, right? You would think fruit, especially, it's healthy and nutritious, but unfortunately, one of the side effects of chemotherapy is nausea, and the scent of the fruit a lot of times can really affect the nausea. And also, dry mouth is another symptom that you can, or side effect you can get from chemotherapy. And some fruits have a lot of acid that can also be very painful to a sensitive mouth. So when you think you're doing something that would be beneficial, not always are you.
It's so interesting, and so many people, unfortunately impacted by this, family members, friends, and the patients themselves. So it's so great that you came up with something that people can really use. And you said you have one of the boxes there with you, right? You want to show what it looks like, and people have never heard of this before. So what is in this box, and how do you kind of craft it to fit what your customers are looking for?
So this, we designed all of our gift boxes to be very bold, very colorful, very empowering. And if you notice, there's no branding on the outside. So Rock the Treatment, we wanted that to be kind of an empowering statement. And so it's on the inside of the box. And then inside the box, this would be how it comes, and each box includes a list of all the items that are contained in the box, and then why they're helpful and what they're good to help with. And then, as you can see on the inside of our packaging, they're reminding you that they're lovingly prepared and packed by our team, because we really do our best to accommodate every kind of need that somebody going through this awful time in their life can benefit from.
Yeah, and I'm looking through your website right now, and we actually want to pull up your website, which is rockthetreatment.com, which is really great because it's really insightful to look at all these different types of care packages, that are essential basically to help ease the side effects of chemo and radiation, right? And just I love the variety that's out there. So talk to us about some of the items that have really stood out for you that people have been really saying, hey, these are the things that we really need.
Well, we try to, in our baskets, we try to curate for a multitude of side effects, and each one of our baskets contain items for a multitude of side effects. So we didn't want to do one gift that would be beneficial for, let's say, dry mouth, and then, the nausea and the brain fog would be something that would be covered something else. So our baskets build off of each other. Our care packages are small. It is comprehensive for skincare.
Yeah.
We have specialized items, our Lindy Skin products, which were completely designed for people going through chemotherapy. That's what they were specifically designed for. They're great for anybody to use, but they're especially good for chemotherapy patients to use. We have dry mouth products. Our Queasy Pops are always a standout. They're really helpful with nausea without tasting like very off-putting, like ginger would, or there's no medication in them, so they're safe for everybody to take. We also recently added to our line for post-mastectomy. So now as a treatment. So as part of our treatment, or the way we think of treatment would be any type of surgery or medical treatment that you would be receiving due to chemotherapy. And so we recently came out with the most post-mastectomy basket, which incorporates items to help heal from mastectomy, which can be a very long process. And that includes, a special mastectomy pillow and drain belt so that you can have your hands free. Most people come home from surgery, unfortunately, with several drains. And so a lot of the items in there will be especially helpful for post-mastectomy.
I love this. And just looking through this, it really kind of dawned on me that, this just adds to, to help people what they're going through. Obviously they're already dealing with so much going with their health. And this just kind of helps make that process, I think, a little bit easier, just not having to worry about going to all these different places to find all these different things. You basically put them into one basket for people to use, right?
Yes, that's actually something that we hear a lot from not only the recipients but the senders. That people come home from their oncologists oftentimes with a list of things that are being recommended for patients to keep in the house. So if some of these side effects do happen, that they're prepared. And a lot of times, receiving a care package from us helps alleviate another thing that they're going to have to check off their list and get done. So now they don't have to go to the store. They don't have to place an order online. They're already prepared with everything they need to rock their treatment.
Yeah, I love that. And the name really kind of rocked it. And I love how you're customizing it to not just women, but men and children as well, because their needs are different, right?
Yeah, and on that note, we recognize everybody has their journey. Some people are very out and vocal about their strength and their fight, and they gather strength through social media and being out there and rocking it. And then other people don't want to even hear the word cancer. And so we try to take into consideration everybody's needs. We often and promote our customers to contact us if they have something that is a special request for that person, if it's a sugar-free or if somebody's going through oral cancer once, we had somebody, a metallic taste in your mouth is a side effect that some people can get. They requested plastic silverware to be included so
Wow.
that the person can have, the proper items to take with them and not have to worry about, dealing with the metallic taste. So for us, we do everything we can to service, our customers so that they can give their friends and family members the perfect gift that's going to help exactly what they need.
And I love that. And I want to end this conversation in terms of people can donate, right, to make this service available for a lot of people without the extra shipping costs as well.
Correct. So we currently donate a portion of our proceeds to different cancer organizations. And we also donate many baskets as we can. And so
I love that.
if there's somebody out there that wants to donate to a basket or a portion of a basket to other cancer patients, we often get requests from people that are just drowning, unfortunately, in medical, in medical debt, and would love to be able to have something that would help them and brighten their day, and they're just not able to afford it. Anything that we can do to help facilitate getting them at something they need to make their day a little bit more comfortable, we're happy to try to help with.
Well, Stacy, what a great service and what a great idea for this business. I'm sure you're helping so many people out there who need just that tender, loving care, just as they're going through something so difficult in their lives. So thank you so much for all you do. And if people want more information, they just go to your website, rockthetreatment.com.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stacy, and best of luck to you and best of luck to your business. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Entrepreneur Showcase Series. And we'll see you again next time.